for 2 rupees. During the whole transaction, because loss of 30 rupees, find the number of articles that purchased. While buying and while selling, there are two things. While buying, he bought two different articles. First one, oranges, 5 per 1 rupee. 5 oranges costed him 1 rupee. How many oranges he bought? You don't know. But for every 5 oranges, he is paying 1 rupee. Like that, how many number of oranges he bought? You don't know that. Next, continue. Same number of oranges. He purchased it 4 for 1 rupee. 4 oranges for 1 rupee. Like this, he purchased X oranges. With this price, he purchased again same number of oranges. Again X oranges. Total how many oranges he purchased now? 2x. 2x. Total he has 2x oranges. While selling, he sells 9 oranges at the rate of 1 rupee. At the rate of 2 rupees. Like that, he has to sell 2x oranges which he bought. Finally, they said there is a loss of 30 rupees. And how many oranges he bought? That means we were asked to calculate what is 2x value. When you read the question, this question, you feel no profit, no loss. If I was the examiner, my first option is going to be no. If I was the examiner. So now, the logic here is, here X articles must be there. Here also X articles must be there, correct? Now here X must be a multiple of 5, because for every 5 oranges he is paying 1 rupee. So he should buy only in 5 multiple. So X is a multiple of 5. Agreed? Next. Second time, for every 4 oranges, he pays 1 rupee. So for every 4 multiple only he pays 1 rupee each. Like that, he purchased now X article. Here X must be 4 multiple. Previous case it must be 5 multiple. Fine. So finally I can say X is a multiple of 4 and 5. But while selling, he sells 9 oranges for 2 rupees. So in this combination only he has to sell. Like that, he is selling 2x oranges. Then 2x must be a 9 multiple. Come on. X must be a 9 multiple. Must be 4 multiple. 5 multiple. 9 multiple. Let's go for common multiple. 4, 5, 9. All are co-primes to each other. 4, 5 consecutive numbers, co-primes. 9, 4, 9 co-prime. 5, 9 co-prime. LCM is product 180. Let me start. X is equal to 180. I think I gave you enough explanation why X is equal to 180. Must be 5 multiple, 4 multiple, 9 multiple. So X is equal to 180. Now look at this. 180 oranges he purchased. 180 oranges he purchased. 360 oranges we have and we are selling them. While selling, he sells 9 oranges at the rate of 1 rupee. ₹2. Now look at this. For every 5 oranges, if he is paying 1 rupee, for 180 oranges, how much money he will pay? Divided by 5. 36 rupees. Second variety costed him 4 oranges, he is paying 1 rupee. For 360 oranges, he is going to pay, divided by 4, 45. Come on. 45. So for total, how many oranges he bought? 360. How much he paid? How much he paid? 36 plus 45. How much? 81 he paid. Got it? While selling, for every 9 oranges, he is getting 2 rupees. Like that, he is selling total oranges now. Then only we can say transaction gets complete. To calculate profit or loss, it is very important to complete the transaction. As we purchase 360 items, we have to sell 360. By selling 360, how much money do we get? Vertical comparison, using 90, how do you get 360? Into 40, into 40, 2 into 40, 80. Now you tell me, what is your total cost price? 81. By selling them, how much you got? 80. What do you make? Loss. How much? Look at this. You incurred 1 rupee loss in a transaction where you have 360 oranges. In a transaction where you have 360. When you get 1 rupee loss means you are selling 360 oranges. But what is your total loss? 30. To have 30 rupees loss, it will be 30 times of the other number. Come on. 30 times of 360. There are 2 zeros. 36 3 times. 1 odd. Oranges. Understood? नहीं समझ. White color is data. Is this okay for you? Right? So, when you talk about profit or loss, first of all, you have to complete the transaction. We have already discussed what is meaning of transaction complete. Number of articles and number of in cost price and selling price both must be same. Your first line says, look at your question. He is buying 2 different items. First time he is paying 1 rupee for every 5 oranges. Next time he is paying 1 rupee for every 4 oranges. But there is a statement which got underlined there. Same number of articles. So, at the rate of 5 rupees, at the rate of 5 oranges for 1 rupee, how many oranges you buy? Same number of oranges you have to buy of the second quality. Second quality oranges costing 4 oranges will cost 1 rupee. So that number of oranges that you buy should be a 5 multiple and also 4 multiple. While selling, you are selling 9 oranges for 2 rupees. So number of articles must be even 9 multiple also. As it has to be 4 multiple, 5 multiple, 9 multiple, we are taking LCM 180. So you are buying 2 different types of oranges. First type 180 oranges. Second type also 180 oranges. Because of the underlined condition where it says you have to buy same number of oranges. 180, 180. 360 oranges you have. When you want to calculate profit or loss, you have to sell all 360. That is what I am taking here. For 5 oranges, when you pay 1 rupee, identify the relation 5 and 1 divided by 5. Left to right. 5 divided by 5. 180 divided by 5. 36. 4 oranges costing 1 rupee. 4 and 1 relation. 4 divided by 4. 180 divided by 4. 45. So for first variety you are paying 36 rupees. Second variety you are paying 45 rupees. Total you paid 81 rupees. That is total cost. While selling you are getting 2 rupees for every 9 oranges. Like that you are selling 360 oranges. Vertical relation. 9 into 40 will give you 360. 2 into 40 will give you 80. Cost price wise, circle numbers 3645. That is the amount that you paid for the first variety and second variety while buying. Total you paid 81 rupees. And you got 360 oranges. You sold all 360 oranges. But you got 80 rupees. Paid 81, but you got 80. Loss. 1 rupee. Understand this? So you got 1 rupee loss in a transaction where you have how many articles? 360 articles. So when you buy 360 and when you sell 360, you'll have 1 rupee loss. Like that, go to your question and see what is your total loss? 30 rupees. For getting 30 rupees loss. 30 times of it. 30 times. 10,008. Clear? Next. Right. So basically this question you don't have to solve it. In the very first line itself we got the answer. Your total number of articles must be a multiple of 5 multiple. Second variety should be a multiple of 4. While selling, how many oranges you are selling? 9. So total must be a multiple of 9. So your answer must be a multiple of 5, multiple of 4, multiple of 9. Go to options. There is only one 9 multiple available. There is only one 9 multiple available, which is fourth option. Leaving 10,800, none of them are multiples of 9. Those can never be your answers. Understand? Right. 14th one. By selling 45 oranges for 40 rupees, a man loses 20%. How many did he sell for 24 rupees to earn 20%? By selling 45 oranges for 40 rupees, a man loses 20%. How many did he sell for 24 rupees to earn 20%? First case, what is made? Profit or loss? Loss. How much? 20%. Perfect. Look at here. When you are getting 20% loss, you are selling it at 80% of the price only. And how many oranges are you selling in that particular case? 45 oranges. For how many rupees? Per orange? Per orange. What is the cost? 40 divided by 45. This is cost of one orange. In that case, there is a loss of 20%. So you are selling it at 80%. Is this statement understood? Second time, what is that you are expecting? Profit. How much? 20%. When you are expecting 20% profit, at what price you should sell? 120%. How many you should sell? That's the question. How much money you are supposed to get now? 24 rupees. Assume for 24 rupees you are selling X oranges. Per orange cost? 24 by X. 24 by X. Go for cross multiplication. X is equal to 120 into 40 by 45 into denominator 80 into 42 times, 260 times, 4 times, wrong. When you go for cross multiplication, becomes x into 24 by x, right? Come on. So x will be 80 into 24 into 45 divided by 120 into 40. 42 times, 260 times, 15 3 times, 4 times, you have to sell 18 for 24 rupees. Selling price of one item, selling price of one item. That is what I am taking. First case, you are selling 45 oranges for 40 rupees. One article price, 40 by 40. How many you should sell? That's the question. For 24 rupees. Assume X article. One article price, 24 by X. First case, there is a loss of 20%. Selling price becomes 80%. Next case, you are expecting 20% profit. That is 120. Copy. Next 3 questions. Let's say different concept. First read 15th one. A dishonest dealer professes to sell goods at cost, but he uses a weight of 960 grams for every kg weight. Find his gain percentage. There will be 3 models here. See, usually transaction meaning buying and selling. In a one transaction, how many times do we get profit? Usually. A question. In one transaction, how many times profit or loss do we get? One time. But sometimes we will get 2 times profit. Sometimes we will get 2 times profit, I will tell you. Suppose if you are a merchant, you are selling sugar. Buy sugar and then sell it to customers. Buy sugar from wholesaler and sell it to customers. Let's say, assume you buy 1 kg at maybe 50 rupees from the wholesaler. But when you sell it, you need profit. What do? Usually you will sell 1 kg at more than 50 rupees. Whatever profit you want. For example, if it is 10 rupees profit, you will sell it at 60 rupees. So this extra price is your profit. But in a single transaction, sometimes what they will do, shopkeeper is charging 60 rupees per kg, where he bought 50 rupees per kg. But while selling it to customer, he charged 60, getting profit in terms of rupees. But he will not give 1 kg, he will give only 900 grams instead of kg. So in terms of weight, he is getting profit. In terms of rupees also, he is getting profit. He is getting double profit. Single transaction, 2 times profit. In percentage concept, you have already seen. If a single value changes for 2 times, First time increased by A percentage. Second time increased by B percentage. Overall increase is A plus B plus AB by 100. If a single value changes for 2 times, to calculate overall change, we use this. In our transaction also we are getting 2 times profit. He is giving, let us assume, 800 grams per kg. He purchased it at 50 rupees, but now selling it at 60 rupees. 2 times profit he is. In this particular case, can you tell me what is his profit percentage? There and tell. What is profit percentage? 20%. Perfect. In this case, what is profit percentage? You have to calculate. Because data is in number of grams. Now we need profit percentage. This is going to be profit first time. This is going to be profit second time. A value, B value, A plus B plus AB by 100. Total we can calculate. For that, this is identifying this number is important. Let me calculate. Total, how many grams he is giving? 800 grams per kg. Kg meaning how many grams? 1000 grams. So total you have 1000 grams. Feel like you are the merchant. I am your customer. I came to you. Asked for 1 kg. You have 1000 grams. You have 1000 grams. But how many grams are you giving me? 800 grams. How much is left with you? What is the 200 for you? Profit. You are getting 200 grams profit for every kg or for every 800 grams. This is a question. For every 1 kg. I asked you 1 kg. How much you gave me? If you give me 800 grams, then only you can have 200 grams. I asked for 1 kg, but how much are you giving me? If you give 800, then only you can have 200 grams profit. Am I right? Am I right? Quantity given to customer, quantity left over at merchant side. That is your side. Quantity given to the customer, quantity left over at merchant side. When you add both, that must be equal to total. You have 1 kg quantity. If you are doing proper business, when I asked for 1 kg, you should give me 1000 grams. But you are not doing properly. Out of 1 kg, you are giving only a part of the quantity and leftover becomes profit for you. So your profit in terms of quantity and quantity given to the customer, both together should be equal to 1 kg. Agreed or not? How much are you giving me? How much is profit for you? For every 800 grams that goes out from your shop, you will have 200 grams profit. Not giving 1 kg, you are giving only 800 grams. So, out of this 1000, 800 grams goes to customer, remaining 200 becomes your profit. So, you get 200 profit for every 800 grams going out from your shop. And we would like to calculate percent. Per cent. Cent meaning 100. Per 100 it is 800 to 100 relation divided by 4. 100 divided by 4. 25. So by giving 900 grams instead of kg, what is your profit percentage? What is your profit percentage? 25%. If you give 800 grams instead of kg, that is equal to 25% profit in terms of weight. In terms of rupees, you are getting 20% profit. So your overall profit is A plus B plus AB by 100. That's what already you said. You all remember? 25 plus 20 plus 25 into 20. 500 divided by 2. You know? A plus B plus by 100. Correct. How much is this? How much is this? Overall profit is 50%. So in this transaction, your overall profit is 50%. Got it? Now, I'll show you something. There are 3 different cases. Number 1, your 15th question. A dishonest merchant professes to sell goods at cost price. Cost price and selling price both are equal. But I am changing the question. He is giving 800 grams instead of kg. What will happen? Second, he decided to sell at 20% profit, but using 800 grams instead of kg. Price he raised by 20%, weight he is giving 800 grams. What is the profit? He decided to lose 10%, still using 800 grams instead of kg. 3 different models. You already know answer for this question. You know answer for that question. How much? How much? 50%. Answer is 50%. We have already seen. Now let me show you something. Cost price and selling price both are equal. You are the merchant. You have 1 kg. You are selling it at cost price only. 1 kg meaning how many grams do you have? 1000 grams. Something goes to customer. Remaining will be profit or loss to you. How many grams are you giving to customer? If you give 900 grams, what is your profit? 100. Profit percent per 100 it is 900, 100 divided by 9. 100 by 9. 11, 1 by 9 percentage. This is profit percent. Understood? Come on. Second model. You know the answer. 50%. Let's do another style. 1 kg meaning how many grams? 1000. If it is cost price and selling price both are equal, we will start with 1000. But now you are expecting a profit of 20%. Profit meaning, do you have to increase the number or decrease the number? Increase. How much percent? 20%. You are supposed to start with 1000, but because you are expecting 20% profit, increase the number by 20%. Tell me the number. 1200. You have 1200. How many grams are you giving to your customer? If you give 800 grams to your customer, how much will be your profit? For every 800 grams, there will be 400. Per 100, it is how much? 1. Need not to do skill shot. Next case. What is he making? Loss. Usually we'll start with 1000. But there it is a loss. If it is loss, do you have to increase or decrease? How much percent? 10%. Do it and tell me. 900. So you have 900 grams. How many grams are you giving to your customer? You understood? On. Right. 3 models. Cost price and selling price both are equal. Start with 1000. If they are expecting profit, increase the value by same number. If it is loss, decrease the value by same number. Is it clear? On. Now go to question number 15 now. A dishonest dealer professes to sell his goods at cost price, but he uses a weight of 900 grams for every kg. Find his gain percent. So you are the merchant. I am your customer. I asked for 1 kg. How many grams are you? 9. You are selling it at cost price, or are you changing the price? Cost price. So you have to start with 1000. How many grams are you giving me? What is your profit? Identify the relation here. 0, 0, cancel. 4 1 time, 4 24 times. Ratio is 24 is to 1. 24 is to 1. Per 100 it is how much? Per 100 it is how much? 100 divided by 24. 24 4 times 96. 4 by 24. 1 by 6 percentage. It is in the form of 25 by 6. Understood? On. Hold 16th one. Connectivity we have from 15th to 17th. Let's finish 17th first. I'll come back to 16th. A shopkeeper marks his goods 20% above the cost price and gives 10% discount to the customer. At the time of selling the goods, he uses 900 grams instead of 1 kg, and at the time of buying, he uses 1100 grams instead of 1 kg. His profit percentage is. Now we know, we have seen what happens to weight while buying and what happens to price while selling. Here they are talking about price as well as weight, but in both times, while selling and while buying also. Let us talk about what happens to the price. First line, look at that. Shopkeeper marks his goods 20% above the cost price and gives 10% discount. If cost price is 100%, marked 20% above, that is 120. Giving 10% discount, 10% is 12. Discount is giving, subtract, value becomes 108. So at this price we are selling it, right? Come on. We are selling it at 108%. How much profit are you making? How much profit are you making? 8%. Now, go back. Go to the question. At the time of selling, he uses 900 grams instead of kg. That is a major condition we want. He is giving only 900 grams. Keep it aside. Continue. At the time of buying, he uses 1100 grams instead of 1 kg. His gain percentage. In terms of price, this is the situation. In terms of price. While buying, he is cheating the wholesaler. He is paying for only 1000 grams, but he is getting for 1100 grams. So there is 10% profit for him. You are paying for 1000 grams, but you are getting back 1100 grams. So 100 grams is profit, which is 10%. Come on. Right. When the selling price is 108%, there is a profit of 8%. Do we start with 1000 grams or do we have to change it? First, you decide this. Clearly explained 3 different. Now continuation to this. You can see he is selling it at 108%. Will he get profit or loss or no profit, no loss? Profit. How much percent? Leave it. This is what we discussed. What is the first case about? Cost price and selling price, same. What is the second case? Profit percent. What is the third case? Loss. How many cases are there? 3. Now, when he is selling it at 108%, what is he making? Profit. Which case is that? Second case. Now my question is, if it is that particular case, do we have to start with 1000 or a different number? Different number. What is profit percent? 8%. So 8% on 1000, which is 1080. This is what you are supposed to start with. Correct? According to price. But when you read your question, while buying goods, he cheated the shopkeeper and getting 10% more value. So now let me increase this value by 10%. What is 10%? 108. If you add 108, that will be 1188. We are increasing this by 10%. Because he cheated the customer and getting 10%. Out of this 1188, how many grams is given to customer? 900 grams. Then what is profit at merchant side? 288. Profit percentage per 100 it is how much? Vertical comparison, 900, 100 divided by 9. This number divided by 9. 9, 3 times 27, 2 times 32% total profit. This is the extra step that we have. Because while buying goods wise, quantity wise, he cheated the customer and getting 10% more. Usually 1080 is in terms of grams only. This is about weight we are talking. While buying, he cheated the customer and getting 10% more. So we'll start with usually 1080 because price increased by 8%. But as he cheating the customer, cheating the shopkeeper while buying by 10%, increase our quantity by 10% and start with 1180. That's all. Rest all is same. Clear? Now go back to 16th one. A shopkeeper makes a cheating on 20% at the time of buying the goods and 40% cheating at the time of selling the goods. He promises to sell his goods at 10% loss, then find percentage of profit. Too many things are there. Selling price and cost price. This is what I'll start. How many different cases are there in the question? Tell me. 3. How many cases are there? 3. You know that always we will start with cost price as 100. First case, what happened? Cheating by 20% while buying the goods. While buying the goods. You are the shopkeeper. While buying goods, you cheat your wholesaler. To wholesaler, how much you paid? 100 rupees. Right? And how much you are getting back? 120. So you paid 100 but getting 120. Your cost price is 100 but you are getting 120. First transaction. And second time what happened? Are you looking at me? Look at your question and tell me what is the second case. While selling, 40% cheating at the time of selling the goods. Okay. Now you are selling to me, customer. How much are you collecting from me? 100. You are collecting 100 rupees. And you are cheating by what percentage? 40%. So if you are cheating me by 40%, you collect 100 rupees from me, but how much you will pay me? 60. For you, 60 is cost price and 100 is selling price. So your selling price is 100, selling me 100, but giving actually 60. Second case is over. Third case. Third case. You promised. What did you promise? You will sell the items at 10% loss. You buy it at 100, but selling it at 90. You are buying it at 100, but selling it at 90. I'll explain once again. One by one. 3 cases are there. You are the person. You are the shopkeeper. You want to buy, you get it from wholesaler. And you sell it to customer. First case. Are you buying or selling? First case. Are you buying or selling? You are buying. You are buying from wholesaler. Are you cheating him? Yes. How much percent? So if you are cheating him, you will pay 100 but get more. 120 you are getting. You are getting 120 selling and you are paying only 100. First case is done. Second time what you are doing? You are selling. You are selling and cheating by 40%. You are selling it to me. So from me you will collect first. You will collect money first. How much are you collecting? 100 rupees. And cheating by 40%. Then how much you will give me? So you are getting 100 but giving only 60. Look at the seconds. You are getting 100, giving only 60. Third case. What are you making? What are you making? Loss. You are making loss. That means you pay 100 but get only 90. Or otherwise 10% loss meaning 90%. 90 by 100. In a way, pay 100 but get only 90. 100 cancel. 2 zeros cancel. 12 5 times. This is equal to 9 by 5. So cost price is 5. Selling price is 9. Profit or loss? Profit. How much? 4 upon 5 meaning 4 by 5 meaning 4. Done. Next. Man purchased some number of articles at 5,400 and he sells 2/3 of them at 5% profit. At what percentage of profit did he sell the remaining to gain 13% overall? First line, paid some money and you purchased items. How much you paid? 5,400. Got some quantity. He sells 2/3 of them at a 5% profit. At what percentage of profit did he sell the remaining to make 13% profit overall? Finally, what is your question about? Rupees or percentage? What do you need to identify? Rupees or percentage? Percentage. Forget about rupees. Don't use 5,400. Don't use 5,400. If you use 5,400, it takes a lot of. How much quantity are you selling now? Already sold. How much? Understand the question. Don't understand the question. How do you understand? You're all graduate, not normal graduate. English medium graduate. All studied your graduation in English only. English or not? Don't talk about your 10th standard. I'm talking about your graduation. Is there anyone who completed graduation in Odisha language? Is there anyone? So you're all English medium graduates. When you read a data which is there in 3 lines, get there. Data which is there in 3 lines. Just think, being a graduate, can't you understand the information first and remember the data? If you are failing in this process, what is going wrong? Interest. Your interest. You are staying here and sending satellites sending satellites thousands of kilometers away from here. They are sending rockets to Mars. People are staying here. People like Sunita Williams traveling from Earth to space, stayed there for a couple of days, and then she is coming back. She came back. But we, sitting here, reading 3 lines a question, where are we? Of yours. I don't want to. Neither positive, neither negative. Neither positive comment nor negative comment I give on you. You think of it. Elon Musk was a normal guy like us. Now, today we are all using UPI payments. Maybe Google or phone. And you know, he was the guy who in 30 years back, not now, there was something called PayPal. PayPal is his first invention. Elon Musk's first company is PayPal. He identified the online transaction that in future we will get money. Olden days, for your birth, we used to go bank, deal with only physical cash. But now none of I personally don't have 1 rupee. I all the way came from Hyderabad to here. Safely I'll definitely go back to Hyderabad. I don't have 1 rupee either with my pocket or in my bag. I'm able to do everything by using mobile. He identified it 30 years back. There will be something we can do with internet. To transfer money physically we don't have to give. Just change from one account to another account. Did it. Company name was. When you do any transaction now, he gets royalty. Even till today. The online payments that we do, either mobile banking or internet banking or maybe UPI payments, on every online transaction that everybody does on the entire earth, Elon Musk will get royalty. Even today. Now today the situation is, he wants to start his own party, and he openly had a war with US president. You know how strong he is, US president. I'm not talking about Trump. I'm talking about the chair. President chair. A single individual like Elon Musk fighting with most powerful man in the earth, US president. We are in that situation. World is moving like that. Where are we? We read question in 3 lines, unable to understand. Think, seriously think about it. Go back. He paid something, sold something, left over something, and now he want to sell leftover, want to have overall profit. This is the question. I am telling you because the question is about percentage. Forget about number. We don't need number. He already sold some quantity. How much he sold? That was my question. 2/3. Remaining 1/3. Total 1. Already sold something. How much? 2/3. Remaining 1/3. Total perfect. 2/3 he already sold. Remaining is 1/3. Now we have to sell. Total that is equal to 1. This is quantity. Now look at percentage. 2/3 he already sold. Did he make profit or loss on it? Profit. How much percent? Because that is profit, I am treating it as positive number. 5% profit. Remaining we have to sell now. We don't know at what price we have to sell. Already sold something. Now we are selling remaining. Overall, what is our expectation? 13% profit. Overall, total 1. We are expecting 13%. Left hand side denominator 3 taken common. Take it to right hand side, that becomes 39. Left hand side numerator 5 into 2, 10 goes to right hand side. That itself. Got it? Got it? Right. Wait a minute. If you support me by giving answers, need not to write anything. Addition or subtraction maybe. Get the answer. But you have to answer my question. Will you? Now my eyes will look at couple of persons. Till now I am feeling that they are dumb. Because never they open their mouth into never, not even. You can answer simple questions that is being asked by faculty. The faculty we also have motivation, teach you more. No answer already for this question. Do you know how many more methods are there to answer the same question? How many different methods are there to answer the same question? Do you know? Don't know about it. Being a faculty, I know. There was faulty weight question. Grams is doing instead of 1 kg. I have discussed 3 models. What will happen if cost price, selling price same? What happens if profit is there? What happens if loss is there? I don't have to teach all these data. I can answer only that question. Trying the way to answer the question. Get any question in your exam, who knows? So I am preparing you to face everything. Subject wise I am covering all the corners. And for every question also I am trying to discuss shortcuts, different ways to answer. Faculty can discuss all those only when there is proper comes. Always tell my students that we are like gardeners. And you are all like, or maybe trees, or maybe we are like gardeners. We keep giving water. Keep giving water. There will be a stage where we stop. Once, if water is overflowing, we will stop giving water. I'll connect our example. We'll try to give you more and more content. Logics also, shortcuts also. We will try to increase the level. Till you receive, we'll try to keep giving you. Once if we come to know that you are unable to receive, we will stop. Subject has depth. All fresh. Doesn't know anything. Many different sets are there. Single question. Many different corners are there. One particular. Nobody knows. You are interested, will teach. Am I right? Am I right or wrong? Same question, you need not to do anything, just visualize. Like I told you, x-axis. Loss, negative side. Profit, positive side. Similar concept. How much already he sold? Huh? 2/3. What is denominator? Assume there are 3 articles. Because denominator is 3, visualize 3 items. Out of them, 2/3 already sold. These 2 already sold. Now there is only one you can sell now. Correct? Finally, what is your expectation? What do you want? 13% profit. Overall. Am I right? On first item, if you get 13% profit. On second item, if you get 13% profit. On third item, if you get 13% profit. Overall, that will be 13% or 39%. Overall, will that be 13 or 39? 13%. Just example, your internal exam, external exam, and Viva. Internal you scored 80%. External 80%. Viva or lab 80%. Overall 80. Same concept. On first item 13%, second item 13%, third item 13%, overall 13%. These 2 already sold out. Now you are selling only one item. On that, how much are you expecting now? 13. That will be your final answer if on remaining items 13% profit was made. On first item and second item both put together, if 13% profit was already made, now you can sell your third item at 13% profit. Got it? Now, think about first 2 items. Those 2 are sold at profit of 5%. But on each, how much are you expecting? 13. But you got only 5. How much more you need? 8 more. So on first item you need 8 more? On second item also you need 8 more? On both together? You need that 16 by selling third item only? You need that 16 by selling third item only. Already third item you need 13 for that number. For to compensate other 2, you need 16. So you have to sell third at 29. Understand? I'll change the question. Same 2/3 sold at 10% profit. Overall we are expecting 13%. 1/3 should be sold at what percentage? 8. What is denominator? Assume 3 items. Overall, what is your expectation? On third item, you need 13 for sure. Remember 13. On first 2 items, what is made? 10. What is expected? 13. Got less, right? How much less? 3. Like that, how many items are there? 2. How much you need? 6. Already 13 item. On third item you need 13 plus 6. Total, right. Wait a minute. One third already sold. Now you need to sell 2/3. Now you need to sell 2/3. Total how many? How many sold? 1. Left over 2. Overall, what is expectation? So on second 13, third also 13. 3 items. This already sold. Forget about it. On this we need 13. On this we need 13. Both together 26. Forget about it. Now look at this. On this what is expected? 13. But what is made? 10. How much more we need? We need 3 by selling these 2 only. Already for these 2 how much is required? 26. To compensate this 3 more. Total 29. By selling on each by 2. 29 by 2. Understand? A minute. 2/3 sold. Interesting. 5%. I am telling you, this is interesting. Overall 13%. Now look at this. Denominator, 3 items. How many sold? These 2 are sold. 1 is left. Got it? On this, how much is required? On this, 13 is required. Forget about it. Remaining these 2. On these 2 also 13% is required. But what is made? Loss. First of all, how to compensate that loss. Then convert into profit. Are you okay? Already -5 is there. To compensate -5, we need 5. And again we need 13. 5 plus 13, 18. So on this item we need 18. On this item we need 18. Both together 36. On this 13. 36, 13. 36, 13. Should I go out and have a cup of coffee and come? Meanwhile you can calculate. Then tell me. 36, 13. 40. 40. Right. Get this. 2/3, 5% loss. 1/3, X%. Overall, 13%. Left hand side 3 goes to right hand side, becomes 39. 2 into -5 goes to right hand side, plus 10 equal to 49. Got 36. You remember? So you don't have to actually write. You can visualize. Just need to change your ideology. The way how you understand the information, the way how you look at numbers. You need to change your perception. Need to change your perception. That is what required. Is it okay? Okay. Right. 19th we should use allegation. Already